First and 10. Here is Dart. That's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will score. Gordon Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20. To get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 24 now, here is second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart out to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He's got his man, that's Slayton, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Giants get back in it. It is 21-7.
Giants 7.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Fullback with the carry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. Looks like a design run with Purdy.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Play fake, now Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Second down, Dart. Oh, the ball's out. No turnover here. One of the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart, and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be caught inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, New York. Oh, just a terrible feeling. A penalty wipes out that long touchdown. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Running here is James. And he'll take this one in. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. Second and inches.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches at the 45-yard line.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down,
That's
Giants.
good for a New York Giant. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Dart. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Niners are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Our signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. First and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Kayvon Wallace there to make the tackle. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Hyatt. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards. First down, 49ers.
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 27-yard line.
A run with James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the 49ers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Tracy. That one way too slow developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
At the 35-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Throwing is Dart. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a New York Giant.
To the air again goes Dart. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. In this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Giants 13.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
on 1st and 10. 30. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. They'll start on the ground with James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Third and long. They'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, 49.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They keep it on the ground with James. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
And they're on 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, three quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Giants are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Dart's going to throw it again. Pushed out to his right. Under pressure. Now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on 1st down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers, because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. They still pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. Past midfield.
Choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll run the toss here to James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Run a little inside draw with their fullback. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big-time play for the Niners. 33 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. James. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll run with James. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Udy's kick is good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
Dart going to throw here on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air once more is Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he will score. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He'll go with James. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Here's Purdy making the read and keeping it. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
We know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock and keeping the ball on the ground?
And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's fourth and long coming up. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him a 3. It is 2nd and 13. On the handoff, this is Dave. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the count. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Dart. Again, working deep downfield. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll step up and run. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. The Giants can call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Right back to the fullback. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the 1st down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross country and get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on
can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch, my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when you're in